Kababayans. It is currently 10:30 a.m. here in Calgary, and today we are heading to Banff. I have done a previous video on Banff, but we are going to be staying the night, and also we are going during a polar vortex. And for those who don't know what that is, that essentially means that it's very, very cold. It's currently minus 20 degrees Celsius. Yes, minus 20. And we're going to be heading up in what's hopefully good or decent road conditions. And then we're going to go for some high tea at the Fairmont. So let's head on up. So just a reference of what the road looks like when there's no polar vortex, it's not winter, it's nice and sunny. And this is from my previous vlog when I went to Banff. So this is just something for you to compare when you see what the drive looks like now. Okay, Kababayans, we are now here at the Fairmont, which you can see vaguely right there. And as you can see, it's very cold and there's lots of snow. That's how much snow came overnight compared to my height. I don't know if you saw that well, but anyways, it's currently minus 26 with wind chill, so it is very cold. I'm doing this without gloves and my fingers are turning red. But we're gonna go in for some high tea at the Rundle Bar. And I'll be showing you that experience and also kind of just where we're checking in. And we'll be eating at some different restaurants as well in this video. So let's head on inside kasi ang lamig. Just another reference image of what it looked like without the polar vortex in my last vlog in Banff. Here we are, Kababayan, the Rundle Bar. This is the upper level of the Rundle Bar, and this is where they have the high tea or afternoon tea. So let's go grab our seats now. Pro tip, always request a seat with a view because, well, need I say more? Sobrang ganda, Kababayans. The most beautiful view for the most delicious afternoon tea. And here is the selection of teas, Kababayans. There's also a second page, but on this one we can see that they have their black teas, the oolong, green, white, and chai tea. I plan on getting the Ontario ice wine. Now, if we just look at the back page, you can see here they have kind of like their more fruity type of teas. So there's a tea for everybody here. And now here is the menu for the food. So there are blueberry scones, English cucumber sandwich, curried egg salad, lobster salad, smoked salmon blini, red pepper lox, cashew mousse, lemon cannoli, strawberry pound cake, chocolate biscuit, pistachio bavaroise, and a fresh berry tart. Oh, that all sounds so set up, Kababayans. And now they have these cute little timers so then you know just how long to steep your tea depending on how strong you like it. So that's super helpful to have. So the first part of the afternoon tea is here. We have our blueberry scones with the preserves and the cream. And we also have a financier, some type of French pastry. So yay, because it's carbs. But this is what they give us off to start with before they bring the rest of the high tea out and like the tiny sandwiches. And they also gave us some sparkling wine, Prosecco / champagne. So the financier with the cream and the preserve is very set up Kababayans. It is a very good match together. When I say I love scones, preserves, and cream together, I mean I love those together because it is just a perfect match. I wish I could ask for more scones, but there is a lot of carbs coming, so I'll hold back. So starting in the bottom, from the left, we have the cucumber sandwich. Then we have that lobster sandwich, that tiny cute one. And then we have the red pepper lox. And then let's move on to the next row, starting from the right. We have the egg curried one, and then we have the smoked salmon, and then we have lastly on the left, which is the cashew mousse. Going up to the dessert, the red one is the strawberry shortcake, then we have the chocolate coffee one, then we have the pistachio barbois. On the top, the yellow one is the lemon canal, and on the right, the blueberry tart. Okay, so I forgot to video all the other sandwiches, but they were very good, especially that cashew mousse. I just ate that right up. What we have here is the curried egg salad, and this one is also very good. So I'm gonna learn from my mistakes, and I'm gonna record all the desserts. So here is the strawberry shortcake, and this is amazing Kababayans. Just like the flavor of it, and it's subtle flavor too. I'm going to save this for later as well, because so good. As much as I love chocolate Kababayans, this one is not it for me. It is just too rich, and it's just, no, it's a no for me. But I'm eyeing that strawberry shortcake in the back still. This pistachio Bavarois thing, I love how the pistachio comes through, but it's not too strong, and then just the cake itself matches so well in that flavor. It's just really set up Kababayans. We now have the lemon canal and the white chocolate shell with that lemon filling. It's so good. It's citrusy, but not in your face. Wow, Kababayans, well balanced. And now for the final dessert, the blueberry tart. It isn't that sweet, so it's really nice to end off that way. But I'm still gonna wait for that raspberry strawberry shortcake in the back, because save the best for last. Right, Kababayans? And tapos na tayo, Kababayans. Wala pagkain left. Now we go walk and explore. Okay, Kababayans, tapos na tayo sa afternoon tea. So we're gonna be checking in now. We're staying at a hotel in the town, which is called the Mount Royal. So it's like maybe like a 5-minute drive from here to there. So time to walk in the car and warm up because I can't feel my cheeks anymore. Okay, I'll see you later, Kababayans. So we are now checking in here at the Mount Royal. And in just a few minutes, we are going to be heading up to the room now, Kababayans. And we are now in the room, Kababayans. So there's 2 double or queen size beds, a TV, sobrang laki, eh? And then here is our view. We can literally just see the main street of Banff from where we are in our room. And of course, the beautiful views of the mountains surrounding the town. So it's kind of nice that we get to be right in the heart of the town, so it's easy for us to explore. And now that we've unpacked, we are now going to eat our second lunch at Chaya. So I decided today I'm gonna get something different from my usual. So I'm gonna be getting the tofu curry. But if you remember from my last video, I do normally get the kitsune udon. It's here, Kababayans! I was hoping there would be more tofu, but there's a lot of sauce, so it balances out, and a lot of rice. So we have a little bit of tofu, and then we're gonna get a little bit of the sauce, and of course rice. Okay, time to eat now. Okay, Kababayans, tapos na tayo sa lakad around Banff. It was just a short walk, just because we got tired, because now we are busog after having 2 lunches. So we have about maybe, I think it's an hour and a half before we have to head over, or 2 hours before we have to head over to our dinner. So I'm just going to digest and rest, and then we're gonna slowly walk over and look at the shops, and so I'll give you a tour of that too. So I'm just gonna rest for now, and I'll see you in the next clip, Kababayans. Okay, Kababayans, tapos tayo sa resting, and it's currently 6:15 p.m. So our reservation is at 7 p.m. at Hello Sunshine, which is a Japanese restaurant that is kind of new here in Banff. So it's gonna be our first time trying it. So it's just on the other side of the town center. So we're going to be slowly walking and probably just window shopping as we make our way there in minus 25-degree weather. So time to be lamig outside, Kababayans. So now that the sun is gone, it is now minus 30 degrees Celsius. It is very cold, and we are slowly walking to the restaurant. We have some time, so I think we should go warm up in a store. Okay, we are now walking in some random store that we found. It's kind of like a gift store, local shop mix, so I'm just kind of enjoying the warmth and window shopping, but who knows? I might end up buying something, but because I've been to Banff several times, I probably won't. But look at all the merch they have. Look what I found, look what I found. And there's a bear! Ah! Oh no, there's a bear! What are we gonna do? Ah! Here's an iconic store in Banff, Kababayans. It's called the Fudgery, and essentially they just make handmade fudge, chocolate treats, kind of like what you see here, and you can just see them working. And what's in this? Oh, see, here's the fudge, caramel apples, and bear claws. Not actually bear claws, it's chocolate and cashews. So many goodies. Just window shopping because we are walking to the restaurant now. Well, hello sunshine. Kababayans, we have now arrived at the restaurant, so let's head on in kasi ang lamig. So they have a pretty decent sized menu, Kababayans. They have cold items, hot items, vegetables, different types of sushi. They have some barbecue steaks. They also have some ramen. So I need to take a close look and figure out what I want to eat. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I am not a sake fan, but my mom is. So here is her sake flight. And you can see it comes with 3 different drinks, and they also have this little triangle thing that explains the different sake it comes with. So if you're a sake fan, they have some sake flights for you. So this is the tempura shrimp. This is not tempura in any way, based off what I know of Japanese cuisine. This is more just like fried shrimp. And here we have the yakitori Kababayans, and it's a pretty decent size, I would say, and it comes with, I think, crispy onions on top. So here we have the Maui Wowie roll and the spicy king miso salmon, or spicy miso king salmon, and Kababayans. It's okay with how it tastes. Here is the sashimi, and this one is probably the best thing that we've ordered today, because everything else we've ordered has definitely just been like a westernized take on Japanese cuisine, where it's not even really Japanese food. So at least they have sashimi, and this one's really good. And before we leave, here is a look as to what the restaurant looks like. Okay, Kababayans, it is now 11 p.m. here in Banff. So, sobrang busog na ako. So it's time for us to head to bed, and I will see you in the morning, Kababayans. Okay, good night! Maganda umaga, Kababayans. Good morning. It is now 7:45 a.m. here in Banff, and that was a good sleep. Anyways, I'm getting hungry, but we're probably gonna head out maybe just in like the next hour and a half or so. So we're super gutom when we go for breakfast. And we're just gonna figure out where we can eat breakfast here in the town center. So I will see you at the restaurants, Kababayans. And with a quick 2-minute walk in the cold, we are now at Coyotes, and they specialize in kind of a mix of Western and Spanish or Mexican style breakfasts. So we can see they have the huevos, they have stuff that's made on the griddle like pancakes, as well as the breakfast burrito. Now if we look at the back, they have frittatas, breakfast bagels, and cereals. I think I'm going to get a frittata. So I got the Southwestern frittata, so it has bacon inside. You can see that there's bread, and then it has the potatoes, and then there is salsa on top. And I am super hungry, Kababayans, so I just can't wait to dig in. So I'm gonna put my camera away now and focus on eating. Yummy, yummy. And we are now tapos sa breakfast, Kababayans. Sobrang busog ko. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to walk around the town area and explore the shops. I'm also going to show you a Christmas store, a 365-day-a-year Christmas store. Remember the fudgery from earlier? Well, this is what they look like first thing in the morning. Well, maybe not first thing, but in the morning when they are making that fudge. You can see her working away, and you can see these yummy looking things over here too, and a man with apples over there. Araw na Pasko. We are now at the Christmas store. Let's go in. Kababayans, look, they have what I guess you could call them global Santas. So depending on which country, they have the Santa designed in a specific way. So something regarding that country, something that people know is right away when you think about them. And guess who's over here? The Philippines! I don't really know what he's holding. So if you know what Santa here is holding, please drop it in the comments so I can know. Maraming salamat po! And with that walk, we are now eating again, Kababayans. We are back at Chaya, and we are now just waiting for our food. This time I got my go-to order, which is kitsune udon. Kitsune is essentially just like a sweet fried tofu skin, and then with udon soup, something so comfy and warm, especially for weather like today and for polar vortexes. Okay, Kababayans, tapos na tayo sa Banff. We are now heading back to Calgary, and it is roughly an hour and a half drive. So now that we're done at Chaya, we're just back on the road, and what I'm going to do for the rest of this video is I'm just going to show you what that drive looks like and the beautiful landscape with the mountains covered in snow. So if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications poll so you can see where I'm going to explore next. Okay, I'll see you later, Kababayans.